No, I'm not special. This flesh, this body is not special. And I can tell you, when I'm around here at home, nobody thinks I'm special. I go to my meetings with some friends. I'm not special in any way. None. Okay? A saint is not anything special. To God we are, because we're a vessel where He speaks through. But to anybody else, no, we're nothing. Like I say, I'm a piece of meat, and I'm just going to die pretty soon, and that's all I am. You know, the life in us is our created image. That's what makes us alive. That's what makes us talk. That's what makes us hear and think. That's our created image. Okay, that's where God made us, invisible. Nobody can see us. They only see the flesh, and they think that's the reality. No, in this age it's not. We're just an illusion. You know, we're here for a while and gone. You know, go back to your great-great-great-grandfather. Is he around to tell you any more stories? No, he was just an illusion, and who lasted for a little while to have children and and go on down the line. You know? That's all this age is about. So, I'm here at the end. The biggest reason God wanted me here was to speak the word to end the age. Okay? Now, that was important for God, you see? Not for me. I'm going to be dead pretty soon. It's not important at all for me. But as far as the flesh, as far as the Word of God, of course it is. It's important. Now he's speaking the end into existence. Now it's just power. The Word is power, and he needed to speak it at this time of the age to end it. Now I don't know all the reasons why this word had to be. You know, I don't understand that power working. You know, and how it can end this age. Just like Noah didn't know when he spoke the word for the flood to exist. But God had to have him in place and had to have him speak the word so that this would happen, the flood. Jesus needed to be in that place in history at that precise moment when the Jews came together with the Romans. At that time was critical because Paul had to end up with the Word. Paul's a lot more critical than you think. He spoke 2 languages. He was the one that brought the Word from the Jews to the Gentiles. And what for? So to bring those people into sainthood and speak the Word. All those Gentiles back then, the Romans, and whoever else was involved. And then there was the 1600-year plus famine of the Word. That's religion got in the way. That's when Christianity come in. And is it the Christians' fault? No, it's not the Christians' fault that there was a famine. It's just the way God planned it all out. But in order for me to find the chosen ones, I got to get on these Christians. Okay? I have to tell them the truth. They're a liar. I have to tell them that they're lying to me when they're bringing garbage from the Bible or from the stuff they learned from their false prophet pastors. How are they going to ever know the truth if they don't listen? If they don't hear it? I can't agree with them and say, oh yeah, you're fine, you're Christians, you're going to go along and Jesus, you know, He saved you. Of course He saved you. Jesus saved everybody from their sinful flesh. That's why He died. It was to save everybody who ever existed from their sinful flesh. Has to be a detachment there. And then when we die, we remain in God as our created thoughts, our created image. Our heart, mind, and soul. That's another name for it. Okay? Some people just say soul, some people just say heart, but it's all the same thing. That's our created man. Okay? We can't exist without each other. I mean, the created part can exist forever. They were designed and created to last forever. But our flesh cannot exist without our created image. Okay? Because the image gives us life. Without it, we're dead. We can't exist. Without our image, our atoms won't even materialize to build us. Because in that image is all the plans for our whole life. It's to build our body. It's to build our bodies for the next age, and to run our life forever. That's how God designed us. Now, is it just a one unit image kind of? They're got to be blended because we're living each other's lives. People are married to each other, so we're all together. So He wrote our images together. It's just a fluidity there. And then once He created the power, the light energy, the word to speak it, that put it all into play. So whatever He planned is exactly how it's working right now in this age. So if you were born to be, let's say, I know an old friend of mine is a drug addict on the street here in Barcelona. He was created to be that way. He didn't make any decisions to get there. But there's a lot of people that, the religious people look at him as, oh yeah, look at, he decided to be bad. No, he didn't decide to be bad. He had no choice. I was an alcoholic. By the time I was 11 years old, I was born an alcoholic, but by the time I was 11 years old with my first drink, I knew it was me. I knew that's what I had to do. My next drink was at 12. Then I drank at 13, a couple times, and then 14 a couple times. By the time I was 16, I was a full-blown alcoholic. I had no choices whatsoever. Could I resist that drink? I don't know. I don't think so at the time, because it just happened. That's exactly how God planned out my life. We blame God. Sure, go ahead and blame God for your terrible existence here. But I tell you what, it doesn't make any difference, because you won't remember anything of this age. Your life will be over when you're dead. Your brain goes away. Your memory goes away. There's nothing left of you of this age. So this age is only our existence in the flesh. So next stage is when we get to enjoy our life in a body without sin, in a pure life. So I'm looking. Okay, let me stop here.